Let's get to Turkey, and that's the problem. They have rejected an appeal to release detained American pastor Andrew Brunson. Turkey also raising tariffs on our products, cars, alcohol and tobacco. Christian Whiton's with us, former advisor to President Trump. Why can't we get the pastor out? I mean, Turkey's under all kinds of pressure. Their economy really is suffering. Why can't we get him out?
Well, like the Chinese, the Turks are sort of just only realizing now how serious Donald Trump is about this and how little leverage they have. You know, you have very strong Islamic nationalism. That is what has sustained their strongman, Erdogan, in power. And he is loath to be seen giving in to the United States, but it's hurting his economy dramatically. We saw a dead cat bounce of the lira in the last few hours, 5%. It's still off nearly 50% over the last year. And incidentally, their leverage over us isn't that big. Erdogan said he's going to sanction iPhones. Those actually aren't made in the United States. They come from Shenzhen, China. The other categories you mentioned, tobacco, alcohol, cars, not even our biggest exports to Turkey, which are aircraft, machinery. And incidentally, this is only our 32nd largest trading relationship.
It seems like Turkey wants to walk away from the West, if I can characterize Western Europe, North America as the West. He seems to want to take Turkey away. And I believe you think we should let him go and take Turkey out of NATO, right?
I think so. I think they should be suspended at this point. Erdogan has done a great deal to undermine secular democracy. This used to be sort of a model Muslim-majority country that separated mosque and state, that was in the West, or at least had a strong foothold in the West, especially via NATO. But they aren't a good ally. You know, go back to 2003 when we were invading Iraq. People have obviously mixed views of that activity, but I think we all want U.S. forces to have the safest way of conducting their mission. Turkey, our ally, refused to let us transit Turkey even after they tried to extort billions and billions from us. It's only gotten worse since then. And, you know, frankly, they're going their separate way. I think we should dispense pretending they're an ally. People fear that they're going to rush into the arms of the Russians.
Well, they are.
Both of those
hey, Christian, they are. They want to buy a Russian air defense missile system and have Russians work it out, work the software out and maintain it. That would give the Russians access to secrets about the F-35, a very advanced plane, which we are selling to Turkey. There's a backdoor problem here of enormous security proportions.
I think you're right, and I think we ought to suspend sales of those F-35s. It's absurd that we're willing to sell these to non-allies like Turkey, but not good democratic friends like Taiwan, who are willing to, you know, pay cash and carry. Again, though, with Russia, you know, doesn't have any interest in the type of Islamism and Islamic nationalism that Erdogan is selling. Likewise, Turkey has always had a very healthy paranoia about Russia and its designs on the Bosphorus, on the Black Sea. So you'll see some photo ops with Turkish and Russian politicians. I don't think there's anything real there, though.
Got it. And we're waiting for the release of the pastor, and we wait for some time. Christian, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Stuart.